Oh, my fucking live? Okay. Sweet. It's a fucking nice day for the first time in weeks. Like, really nice. Crazy. Crazy how nice it is out. Hey, Jay. Hi, Jay. I'm glad you're in here. I'm sorry if I didn't mean to steal your thunder or anything. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I felt kind of bad. I was like, should I stream now? But this is like one of the only times I'll be able to stream, and I haven't been able to do it in like an entire week since I do this shit outside. Yeah, man. I stream sniped you, man. Holy shit. I'm a piece of shit. I didn't mean to do that too. Fuck. Yeah, I am a piece of shit, man. It's alright. You can rake me over the coals. You can rake me over the coals for it. God damn. Hey, what's up, J. Troy Doe? What's up, Hyann? I can see you're awake now. I don't know if you were ever actually asleep, but I can see that I saw you were away on Discord, so I'm glad to see you in here. Yeah, I don't stream that long. I don't tend to stream that long, but damn, it's a beautiful day out. It's been... every time I've come out here before, I've come out here like way too late to start streaming. I think like right now, like this time of year, I'm gonna start coming out and doing these like around 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And I was doing them at like 7 and 8 because I like that, that aesthetic, the aesthetic to it. But now that's starting to move because, times change around with the fucking seasons, you know how it is. So now, to get that, I have to come out here at like 4 or 5, a little bit earlier. Because the sun seems to be setting like around like 6:15 or so. Maybe I'm wrong. You overslept? How the hell did you... I was just talking to you like a few moments ago. Well, I'm glad you woke up. Where's Tweaked, though? Where the fuck is Tweaked? Hey, what's up, Rose Black? What's up, everyone? Hey, Honest Red. It's finally getting cold. No more heat strokes for you. Yeah, that's good. I don't know what part of the country you're in. You might not want to disclose, but if you just want to give like the general region. But I know if you're around here in like the northeast, like it's been weird around here. Like we just got like a ton of fucking rain, and it was like a straight week of nonstop like fucking heavy rain coming down. And I don't know how people can deal with that shit. Like I like the rain when it's nice. It's nice to like listen to that shit when it's at night and some rain passes by and you get to it's a good aesthetic. You know what I'm talking about? But I can't handle that shit. Like I don't really like it during the day. I wish that if it rained, like in an ideal world, it would mostly rain at night. You know what I'm talking about? So I wouldn't have to deal with that shit. I could just listen to it, you know what I mean? Oh, you're from the south? Yeah, okay. I imagine that, around this time of year is the only time that it gets fucking bearable, because the summers, I imagine most of the south are fucking terrible. I mean, I guess it depends on, I guess it depends where you are. Some places probably worse than others, but, when it comes to the Atlantic Ocean, a lot of the states around there, like down south, they get this horrible like humidity. It's a terrible fucking... No one should have to live that way. It's like that hot and sticky, muggy. No, like really, that's where you want to live. It can get like that around here sometimes too, but it's not like an everyday thing. And around here, at least, we get like a sample of each of the 4 fucking seasons. You know what I'm talking about? What do you mean? I'm doing McDonald's. I'm gonna do McDonald's streams forever. No, dude, I don't even care if McDonald's gets into some like huge fucking scandal, like Blizzard did, where they start catering to the Chinese because they share the same like coloration. You know what I mean? Because for all we know, McDonald's could be fucking loyal to the Chinese. I mean, they have red and yellow as their fucking colors. they try to appeal to children. Maybe they're trying to make kids communists, but I don't care. I mean, I want to eat their food, so nothing's going to stop me. We got snow, and it's mostly gone. You guys are already getting fucking snow? I'm told, in fact, I'm pretty sure, like, I know for sure, that the snow that we get up here is some of the worst that you can get in America, because we're in such a bad location for getting, like, blizzards and shit. Like, we're renowned for having that terrible stuff. But you're already getting snow? Man, that's like it sounds like one of the worst places, like, weather-wise to live, because whenever I'm talking to you, you're always mentioning how, like, there's some terrible shit going on, like, oh, we're having a fucking storm, or we're having a storm, or we're having a storm of some other variety. Like, you guys have blizzards, you guys have rainstorms, you guys have fucking, I don't know what the desert equivalent is, but when all that fucking sand goes everywhere, do you have those too? Does, like, a desert crop out of nowhere, just so that you guys can have the shittiest weather possible? Because it sounds really bad over there. Sounds crappy. I don't know. McDonald's is made from people? Holy shit, man. Well, don't tell TJ. Global warming, what's that? Yeah. Oh, yeah, global warming doesn't exist. Yep. Yep, I mean, this has been discussed before, but I really feel like whoever decided to start calling it that, shame on you, because a lot of people have acknowledged today that it was a terrible move to call it global warming, because it's not actually like a summarization of what's going on, and it allows a lot more ignorance, and because people are, like, so dispositioned to just believe what they want to believe, and they don't, accept new things unless there's blatant facts put in front of them, and even then sometimes they don't do it. Calling it global warming was just such a terrible move. Like, I don't know what they would... there's probably been new proposed names for climate change. That's a better way of putting it. And that's what most people say these days. But, like, global warming, they screwed the pooch saying that. You know what I'm talking about? Big mistake. Oh, yeah. Man, one of these days I gotta go back and watch some of TJ's Banned From videos, because it's been a long time since I rewatched those. And I always thought that those were fucking funny. So I'm gonna go back and watch those one of these days, because why not? Sounds fun. Global tempting? Oh god, that sounds inappropriate. It sounds like something that could get me banned off YouTube. I would think it's safe to assume most big businesses kowtow to China in some way. Yeah, and that's not a good thing, right? That's why I think this, like, whole situation is... that's why I feel that it's important that, like, no matter what your take is on the situation, I know that there are many different takes on the situation, but I'm glad that the conversation is being had, because I don't feel like... I don't like the idea of, like, Western media conglomerates trying to aim their media in order to, like, target the ideals and interests of not even, like, the Chinese people, but the Chinese government. It's not even like they're catering to... perhaps there could be an argument against what I'm saying, is what I'm trying to say. If, like, if it was actually the interests of the Chinese people because they're a greater, population, and it's like, well, maybe they should have a bigger influence on, what kind of games are made and shit. But when the fact of the matter is that they have such an impressive government, it's not like money. It's not like really down to money deciding, like, who's being pandered to here. Because I understand businesses are going to pander to whoever makes them the most money. But because China is, like, so restrictive in what you can say, and it has all these, like, oppressive fucking totalitarian systems in place, it's like you're catering to that government, and not, like, a population. And I just find that wrong. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's not only just going to negatively affect the media that we as Americans want to consume, and I feel like we have a right to, shit is made here. You know what I'm talking about? So, there should be media out there that's appealing to us, and not every company should like feel the need to water down their media just to appeal to Chinese censors. It's going to like soil the integrity of our media even more than we've already soiled the integrity of our media, because there are so many people in this country, right, left, fucking center, that want to silence people who are saying things that they think is wrong. And the fact that we're doing so much self-censorship as it is, on some shit that sure does matter, but a lot of shit that really doesn't. I feel like it's interesting to me to see all these people coming up and talking about things, talking about this Hong Kong issue, because I'm glad that they are, but they're so blind to the fact that this type of censorship on a smaller scale happens all the fucking time, every single day, from people that they probably respect and have a lot of, might look up towards and respect their opinions. So, I don't know. I hope this type of shit makes people wisen up to the fact that you should, I don't know, I think that, I don't want to say question all authority, because that's awfully, like, that sounds weird, but I wish people would be, for lack of a better term, and I do mean this because I hate using this word, but I just wish people would be a bit more skeptical about, the rules placed over them and other people, because if that doesn't happen, then that's what leads to situations like this, companies are just going to pander more and more to these authoritarian ideas, and that's not going to be a good thing in the end of all. I mean, for all of us in the end of it, because it's just going to make the media that we consumed worse and worse. Anyway, I didn't look at the chat for like minutes there. I went on a long rant. I'm sorry. Let me see what you guys are saying. What about the RV trip, TJ? I'm not TJ, man. You're gonna have to ask him about that RV trip, dude. One of these days, if I make like an $8 gajillion, I'm gonna do an RV trip. I'm gonna do an RV trip. I'm gonna do a fucking RV trip. I'm gonna do an RV trip. I'm gonna find a way to do it. I'll do it. I think I've heard Jay said that he wanted to do one of those at some point. So maybe me and Jay could do the RV trip together. Dude, we could get a bunch of other degenerate motherfuckers and asshats and cool people. Which are, that's basically all synonyms, so I don't know why I said them all separately, but we could get a bunch of those people and just hang out. That'd be a cool time. I like how I'm talking about this as if it's something that would actually happen, but, it could someday, who knows? Somebody that we know, or one of us, could completely fucking blow up, and it could be possible, so. Fuck the Chinese market. They're an American company. They should be making content to appeal to Americans first and foremost, and they shouldn't be violating people's freedom of speech. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree. I do agree. I'm just saying that, like, even from the rationalization that, like, oh, well, they're a company, obviously they're going to appeal to the greatest amount of people they can, I could understand that, even though I would still disagree with it, but I could understand that if it was a country that was not so fucking oppressive. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if China wasn't a fucking, authoritarian nation, then I wouldn't have much of an issue with it. Because, like, that's just how it works at the end of the day. But then again, if China wasn't like an authoritarian shithole, then they would probably have similar media similar media tastes to the rest of us. So it wouldn't even be an issue. But that's the issue that we're around right now. Is that there's a country out there that makes so much of what we consume and has so much influence, increasingly so, over what media we consume and everything that we consume. Not just that, Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. If America was in that position with any country, even like, say, a European country that has similar values to us, it'd be a lot better, be a lot more forgivable. But it wouldn't be a good thing, because we should never give that kind of country that much power over us, I feel like. That's part of being American. American independence. But the problem is, like, I feel like a lot of this whole, like, I like America. I do. I like the fact that I can speak my fucking mind about America. I like the fact that if I really want to say, like, America sucks, and America does suck in a lot of ways, but, you know, in some ways it's still really good. But I feel like there's so much potential here, but it's going to ultimately probably amount to nothing, because there's too much complacency here. Everyone here in America is always talking about, like, how amazing we are. And, you know, this is a great country, I feel. But they never think to themselves, well, you know, because we're so, you know, they never think to themselves that maybe we won't be so great someday, right? So there's too many people here who aren't trying to aspire towards, you know, bringing the country up and keeping it propelling forward at a significant rate. And we've seen this for a very long time, quite a while now. I would say that the height of America's growth stunted quite a while ago. And, yeah, I feel like that's a huge issue, because people are too busy thinking about, oh man, especially here in America, because it's ingrained in our society, about, oh man, the greatest country in the world. It's like, yeah, maybe, but if you keep thinking that way, not for long. Honestly, and that's part of that. Isn't that kind of an ironic thing about it, is that I feel like the more and more people who come to this, you know, conclusion that America's just the greatest place on earth, then there's going to be less and less people coming out and actually, like, doing great things, because they're just blind to the fact that, no, there are other countries out there that could pose a threat to the fact that America's the most powerful nation on the planet right now. But it won't, you know, it won't be rectified. It won't be rectified at all, but people won't try to rectify it until it's too late. That's my opinion on the situation, you know? People in this country won't admit that we're not the best anymore until long after we're not the best. And that's just the way of it. Hey, Goat. Hey, it's Goat. Goat morning. Goat morning. Goat morning, dude. Anyway, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat again. I'm back now. Yeah, we'll force TJ to join too, that RV trip. Yeah, dude, we're gonna force TJ in. Oh, cool beanie. Thank you, Bill Hicks. Wow, that's you know, Bill Hicks, that's the first thing I've ever seen you say anything nice ever. Like, thank you, man. Unless you were being sarcastic, but it didn't seem like it, so thank you. Let's see. American Chinese food is an actual scam? Like, how so? I think it's pretty good. Like, do you think it's, like, overpriced or something? Or do you think it's just, like, or you just not like it? Because I like it. I like it well enough. I like it well enough. So I guess Tracer won't be in Overwatch? that kind of went over my head. What were you saying that in response to? I'm not sure. If you want to give me... I'm sorry, that completely went over my head, man. I'm sorry. I'd rather take the scam than the irreparable damage to my body from subpar food handling. What? You guys... Man, I've completely lost the fucking plot now, dude. Alright, let's see. Why is the word woke used as a pejorative now? Because... like, the whole woke thing is, like, associated now, like, the stigma of that word. Like, originally it seemed like, to me, it seemed like woke was actually, like, a word used by people who, like, eventually became, like, anti-SJWs and alt-righters. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like there was a period of time where they were using that word, and then, like, the people who were labeled as, you know, SJWs and shit, like, then they started, it seemed like they took over the word. And then, you know, oh man, you know, the alt-righters and shit, they started being like, oh man, it's based. And not just the alt-righters, but Steve-O as well, for some reason. But that's another thing. Alright. Oh, you were referencing Blizzard apparently choosing China over Nintendo? Yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about now. China over Nintendo. Oh yeah, that's right, Japan and China don't like each other. Japan and China do not like each other. I forgot about that. I don't know how, but I did. Alright, I meant to say Smash. Oh, okay, yeah, I was wondering if you meant to say Smash. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Yep. Yeah, I don't want Tracer and Smash. Man, Alright, well, like, okay, so before this whole drama happened, I really did want a Blizzard rep. And I still, part of me still does want one. I did want a Blizzard rep in fucking, in Smash, but Tracer doesn't have history to her. Overwatch is not a series that I think has long-standing stability. It's just another FPS, in my opinion. Maybe it's a damn good one. I've only ever played it a few times, but, you know, I didn't get attached to it. It didn't blow my fucking mind, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. So, like, why put Tracer in there? She's not gonna be like a gaming icon. And you can make your arguments like, you know, some of the other fucking characters they've put in as DLC haven't exactly been gaming icons, but they have their place in games. Even fucking Joker, at least, you know, represents fucking Persona and Shin Megami Tensei, which, you know, a lot of people, I don't know jack shit about those games, but a lot of people like them. So I think that, you know, it's fairly, he's fair, you know, I feel like all the choices have made sense, you know, whether they be trying to represent different companies or represent different genres. I understand why they put them in, but I just feel like Tracer would just be like a cash cow reason, you know, to tie in Switch with the Overwatch. So, like, put a Warcraft character in there. Like, honestly, put a Warcraft character in there. Everyone associates Blizzard with Warcraft. So put Thrall in there, put fucking Arthas in there, put someone cool in there that most people fucking like. Put a cool fucking Warcraft character in there. Or even put a fucking StarCraft character in there. I would even accept a fucking StarCraft character. Honestly, like, even though by far, like, you know, because you're not only representing Warcraft RTS games when you're doing that, but also one of the biggest fucking MMOs ever. The biggest MMO in fucking history. Why not do it? But this controversy, obviously, I'm not going to be that person going around and being like, yeah, put a Blizzard character in Overwatch. Because I'm not going to be that fucking idiot. But, man, I really wish that they did. I really wish that they would eventually. But I want Blizzard to get their sticks out of their ass before they're allowed into the annals of fucking Smash Brothers. So. Anyway. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Yeah, fuck Blizzard with what they've been doing lately. The only successful project that they've had come out this year is something that was good, that they made 14 years ago when their fucking company wasn't complete and utter trash, that was completely out of touch with their fucking fan base. Blizzard actually used to be one of the companies, at least when I started playing their games, and for a while after, they were one of the companies that had the most in touch, you know, pulse on their fucking player base. That they were respected very much when World of Warcraft first came out for listening to their fucking players and bringing on fucking players who did things to work with them, you know, bringing on people who invest their time and were actual players of their game. That was the type of people that they used to bring on, and now they just bring on whoever has the best fucking resume every time. You know, that's how you know. that's how you know that passion's gone from a company, when they're not willing to take a risk and bring on people who are just fucking as passionate about what they're doing as they are, maybe even more in some ways. Well, whatever. You feel like Smash is pretty complete? I don't agree. I don't agree. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Smash Brothers Ultimate is complete. Sure. Like, if they didn't make any more DLC characters after whatever the last one is, as long as it's provided that's a very good character, which they wouldn't, I don't think that they'd go out on a dud. But as long as, you know, I wouldn't need this, they're doing more characters, I wouldn't care about that. Like, Smash Brothers Ultimate, I feel, is complete. So I'd agree with you on that, but I don't feel like Smash is done for good. Like, or it shouldn't be. It definitely shouldn't be. Because there's, like, too much potential. Like, I feel like, you know, it's been blatantly clear to me, like, they've dropped a lot of hints that if there is ever another Smash game, which there will be, obviously, they're definitely not going to have as big of a roster as they did before. So, I think that, you know, with a slimmed down roster and more emphasis on, taking out characters that no one gives a shit about, or that, it's sad, you know, it's weird. Because that's part of the appeal to Ultimate, right, is because, you know, people get attached to their characters. And even though no one gives a shit about Jigglypuff, like in the grand scheme of gaming, people give a shit about Jigglypuff because it's a character in Smash Brothers, right? And people would feel hollow and empty if there wasn't a Jigglypuff in the next Smash Brothers game. Even though by far, like, if we're talking, like, down to, like, the metrics of, like, building every character from the ground up and putting them in Smash again, Jigglypuff is by far a waste of a slot. It's only famous, if it's only famous because it's in Smash Brothers, does it really deserve to be a character in Smash Brothers, I feel? I don't know. There's so many fucking Pokemon. I don't even know how they would go down to fucking simplifying it. And like, I've thought about this before. You know, at first I thought to myself, well, maybe it would be good if they went with, like, a hard line of, like, alright, only 3 to 4 characters per series. You know? And most series, like, that, for, like, the core Nintendo series, I feel like they could have 4. For, like, spin-off, like, for, like, I don't know, like, for, like, their secondary franchises, they could have, like, 2 or 3. And only, like, 2. And I feel like 2, like, for, like, third-party fucking representation. Like, they could have the protagonist and the antagonist. You know? I don't know. I have no idea what they would do. Hey, what's up, Doug? I have no idea what they would do, though. Would you guys have any ideas for, like, Smash Brothers? Like, what would you do? Like, if you had to, like, slim down the roster and build it out from, like, the beginning, like, what would you focus on most? Like, what would you be your focus with, like, a next Smash Brothers game? Because I think we can agree that Ultimate's roster is pretty good for what it is. They're still going to add more on, which is fucking crazy, but I know that they said that they would do characters after the Fighter Pass, but I'm just saying, like, I would be fine with just the fight, like, what they're giving right now. I feel like even the roster at fucking launch was pretty damn good. I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe I should be looking at this differently, but I've always kind of looked at it as just like an enhanced version of 4 with a lot of what we wanted back from the other games. A lot of characters and stages that we wanted back from the other games. So, I mean, at this point, it's pretty much it. Like, with him continuing to put more characters in there, it feels a lot more like its own game. I mean, it already did feel like its own game, but my first reactions to it, I was just like, this is just like more of an enhanced 4, isn't it? But it's different. It's definitely different enough to be its own game. Dark Pit is a useless character slot. Yeah, I agree. I feel like the whole, like, Echo Fighter thing is stupid. Like, I feel like the whole Echo Fighter thing is stupid. And let me elaborate why. Because I feel like they could just, like, if they were going to do that, especially since they have the option where you can just keep the Echoes, like, over, like, in the same slot as just, like, you know, a different, like, for what they essentially are as a character swap. I mean, a costume change. They should have all just been costume changes. Like, they could have all just been costume changes. I don't see because they don't give enough differences. You know what I mean? Like, they could still make the costume changes have different properties. I don't see why they're so averse to doing that. I really don't. It should be, like, it shouldn't be, I don't know. And they tiptoe this line between the Echoes being different and being not different at all, because, like, Daisy and Peach aren't different at all. But Dark Samus and Samus do have some, like, real tangible differences. And I'm pretty sure, like, Simon and Richter barely have any differences, but they do have slight differences. So would it really make that much of a difference if you just made them, like, character swaps? The only Echo Fighter I like is Daisy. Or is it just me, or is she better than Peach? No, she's like I believe that Daisy and Peach are the only Echo Fighters which are completely identical, no differences. There was a difference, I think, at the start of Smash Ultimate that was very, very small, but they patched it for some reason, and they made them exactly the same character. Now they function exactly the same. So no, she's not better. Maybe actually there is one small difference. I think that she might have a bigger hurt box, and by that standard, she would be worse. So she might be slightly worse, but it's almost, like, negligible. everyone prefers Daisy to Peach, because Peach has no personality. Daisy actually has, like, some form of a personality. Ever so slight, but, you know, maybe between those two characters there might actually be, like, an actual character. You know what I'm talking about? But, yeah, she is better than Peach, I guess. She's more spunky. She feels better to you. Marshall noticed it too. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm told they're not different, but, you know, they have different animations and shit like that. So maybe it's just like, you know, maybe it just feels better to you because of, like, how she, like, you know, animates and shit. I don't know. Could be. Because I've heard other people say that they prefer, like... I've never heard anyone say that they prefer Peach. I know people play her still, but I've never heard anyone say that they prefer Peach. The Final Smashes produce different food. Yeah, but they okay, well, first of all, Final Smashes aren't something most people touch, right? But, those fruit, they don't have any difference to them. Like, they don't have any different properties, I don't feel like. Like, they aren't actually any different, unless I'm mistaken. Like, unless, you know, one heals more than the other, then that might be different, but... Unless you were just making a joke, I guess you could be. She's a tomboy? Yeah, she is. Yeah, Daisy's cuter than Peach. Peach doesn't get any love. Nor does she deserve it. Or they could give the Echo Fighters an actual original moveset. Yeah, but then, like, then they'd be a waste of character slots. Like, a genuinely waste of time, too. Like, sure, that I mean, Dark Pit could use his staff for an entire fucking moveset. But then they'd be wasting development time on Dark Pit. Oh, you like how I said spunky? Cool. I did indeed say spunky. Perpendicular. Yeah, perpendicular. 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 Speaking of good female characters, why do you not like Blaze? What do you mean? I think she's a perfectly fine character. I don't really have any problem with any of the Sonic characters except for the ones everyone else does because they're annoying, like Charmy and fucking Big the Cat and Chris Thorndyke. You like Dark Samus because the animations are cooler? Yeah, I think she's also, like, in most respects, she's also better than Samus. You should look up, Jay. If you like Dark Samus, then you should... And we should play some later. We should play some fucking Smash later. But if you like Dark Samus, then you should look up, like, the comparison between her and Samus so you know the differences, because there are some differences. You know? Some of the differences are so minor, too, because you know how, like, Olimar has his Pikmin, right? There's red, yellow, blue, and some other ones. Well, yellow and red, they're resistant to, like, you know, the electric attacks and the fire attacks. So, one of the only cases in which Richter is better than Simon is when, you know, he's throwing his fucking his holy water, because Simon's does fire and Richter's does aura, which is like the blue fire that Lucario has for some reason. And it only makes a difference when you're attacking those Pikmin. So, but it also makes a difference with the Samuses, because regular Samus's smash attacks use fire, and Dark Samus uses electric. Yeah. Chip is literally the worst character. Sega pulled out of their ass. Yeah, he's pretty lame. I forgot about him. He doesn't come up in conversation a lot because he was only in that one game, but yeah, he sucks. Is it weird I like Silver the Hedgehog? I think it was his boss battle in Generations that won me over. Oh, no, I don't have an issue with... I mean, Sonic 06 was terrible. And, he hasn't really had a role in any other game, but, I mean, I guess the character has some potential to be interesting. I mean, I don't know. I think he's got a cool design, I'll give you that, at least. It's pretty cool. You know, it's definitely not bad. I mean, they should come back to the character, I guess, if they want to. But, they really don't want to remind people of Sonic 06. Can you use spirits that raise Lucario's aura ability on these like Richter? Yeah, on Richter, because he has like aura attacks. I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I know that, because you're right. The spirits do specifically say Lucario's aura attacks. Well, I mean, you could test it, like, you know, try it. Like, try it once with the sticker on Richter, using his holy water, and then try it once without, and then you can report back to us. You know? Is it different? Because I think it probably would, because it is an aura attack. They just don't mention it, because I feel like they never mention it in the game, like, you know? But it was clearly intentional. They should have made it, like, so that, you know, just like how Lucario gets hit and does more damage, that also would do more damage. But I guess that would have made, like, Richter too good compared to Simon. You didn't like... You know, I haven't played... I don't remember what Sonic Rivals even was like. But I'm ashamed to admit, I guess, that I kind of liked it as a kid. I felt like it... Like, I don't even remember any of the gameplay at all. It was just running, right? But I liked it. I kind of thought it was really fucking fun. Something about it was, like, really fun to me. But no, it probably did suck, because I was amused by terrible shit as a child. I think I did play the second one. Yeah, I don't remember much about that game, though. Huh. You got in trouble because you stole your friend's copy? Damn. That's crazy. Stealing fucking Sonic games. What are you, Chris Chan? That seems like... I'm sure Chris Chan stole some Sonic merchandise before. He violated Sonic merchandise at that GameStop that one time. Hey, remember that one time Chris Chan went and fucking doodled some fucking blue arms, some tan arms on some the Sonic the Hedgehog cutout for Sonic Boom? Yeah, I remember that. Oh, payday. Speaking of Echo Fighters, where the fuck is Shadow in Smash? Oh yeah, man, I thought he was gonna be in there too, but he wasn't in there. Especially after they, revealed that Simon was gonna have a fucking, Prichter as a fucking Echo Fighter. I was like, where the fuck is Sonic's Echo Fighter? He was like aside from Snek, he was the first, third-party character in Smash Brothers. And Snek isn't gonna get a fucking Echo Fighter. They aren't gonna make Big Boss an Echo Fighter, because, Snake's appearance in Smash is already a combination of Solid Snake and Naked Snake. So they aren't gonna do that shit. My brother stole a Game Boy Color once, also a friend's Blaziken. Holy shit, you don't steal someone's fucking starter Pokemon, man. That's some fucked up shit. That's some fucking hardcore walls to the balls shit. You don't do that. That's like, if someone does that to you, I would never be friends with them ever again. Even if they came to me 40 years later and they were like, oh, I'm on my final days, and I'm coming to you to seek forgiveness for that one time I stole your starter Pokemon. And I would be like, no, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I don't give two fucks or a dick nugget. Fuck you. If you stole someone's starter Pokemon, then you're a bad person, man. You're a bad person. If they add Shadow, he better not be an Echo. I hate Sonic's moveset. Yeah. Dude, I don't think Shadow's gonna get in unless he's an Echo Fighter. But, dude, wouldn't that be fucked up? Because, Alright, think about it like this, Jay. Because I know that you're not a big fan of the Animal Crossing characters in Smash. But imagine if Shadow became an Echo Fighter of Sonic. but Isabelle still became a mostly independent fighter when she could have easily just been a fucking Echo villager. Because that's probably going to happen. If Shadow gets into Smash Brothers, that's what's going to happen. I could see them being like, okay, we're going to put Tails in Smash as an independent character, but we're also going to include Shadow as an Echo fighter. I could see them doing that as like a special offer, especially since they haven't talked about doing a fighter pass. Maybe they'll do like these, this is just a fucking theory I came up with just now, but maybe they'll be like, alright, we'll give you an Echo fighter and we'll slap that in with a fucking, stage and fucking, and a regular fighter. Since they're not going to have the option for people to get the discounts, and Echo fighters are fairly fast to make. And I also feel like even if they don't do that, they're going to offer Echo fighters in some separate way, like for a discount, obviously, to regular fighters. But I feel like they're going to do that eventually because it just makes sense. Dude, I would love to see Robotnik in Smash, honestly. Like, unironically, I would love to see Robotnik in fucking Smash Brothers. I don't think it'll happen. Probably ever. Honestly. I honestly don't think it'll ever happen. Because, Shadow and Tails are just much easier. I don't know. Would they put in Dr. Robotnik before they put in fucking Tails? And Shadow? Probably not before Shadow, because an Echo Fighter Shadow would be too easy. But would they put in Dr. Robotnik before Tails? More people probably want fucking Tails in the game. I'm gonna be honest. But I would prefer Dr. Robotnik. He's just one of the most fucking wacky fucking villains in gaming. Most people like him. People who even don't like Sonic. They think that, a lot of them think that, oh man, that Dr. Robotnik guy's probably the only okay thing about the series, which might still be the case, honestly, because he's got a great voice actor who always does good. Ugh. Tails is immortal. Oh yeah, like in Sonic 2. Yeah. I guess. Assist trophies aren't allowed to be DLC. No. They've never said that before. They could do it. I think the best example I've seen why that's not really accurate is Chrom. Because it's not an assist trophy, but he's still part of Robin's final smash, and Robin's fucking what the fuck is it? Taunt is not the word, but the end screen when you win, the victory screen animation. Yeah, that's what it's called. The victory screen animation, they still have Chrom in there with Robin. So, it's not like they're opposed to, that type of shit happening. I don't think it makes a difference, honestly. I think if they want to put a character in the game, I even still think that Waluigi has a chance to get in the game, if I'm being entirely honest with you. I would say a fairly strong chance, honestly. But maybe I'm fucking wrong. You're talking about for Ultimate? Yeah, I know. I still think that they would turn assist trophies into fucking, into characters. You think Shadow is going to have to wait a completely new game? I don't think so. I think he also does have a pretty good chance of getting in. I do think that I would mostly hoist my bets on third parties that are not yet represented. Because Sakurai said that he wanted to make this a huge crossover event. It already is probably one of the biggest ones ever. But he said he wants to make it even bigger. So it'll be the biggest for a long time. So I do think that we should mostly be thinking about other third parties that aren't represented yet in Smash that could get in. You don't want Waluigi? You want Shantae? I would not mind Shantae. Shanty. I would not mind her in Smash. Well, she's a spirit, though, so... You know? It's less likely, but I definitely don't think it's impossible for characters who are like fucking Echo... Not Echo Fighters, I'm dumb. I don't think it's impossible for characters who are like spirits and fucking even assist trophies to potentially become characters if Nintendo and Mr. Sakurai sees the demand. Then they'll try and make something happen. Holy shit, it's fucking Swagta! Oh my god. And that's the first thing he decides to post? God damn it. Fucking... God damn it, Swagta. God fucking damn it, Swagta. God fucking damn it, Swagta. I disapprove, man. I disapprove. Man, that stopped my whole process of thinking. Swagta braps his way into Smash. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, dude. No, they need to put Billy the fucking Bully in Smash Brothers, dude. When are people gonna hear out my fucking case to put Billy the Bully in Smash Brothers? When? Billy the Bully. You still want Shantae in Smash even though you're not a genie fucker like me? Well, what's wrong with genies? What's wrong with genies, dude? What's wrong with genies? You don't like genies? Like a genie. I disapprove of you guys. Stop talking about farts. This is inappropriate, you know? This is a wholesome family. This is a wholesome family stream. We're not going to talk about farts. Farts. Fuck farts. Just like the AVGN said in that one fucking episode. Fuck farts. If we ever debate, then I'll know your weakness. The moment you start making a really good point, I'll cough and say braff repeatedly. Oh my god, yeah, no. Yeah, because you actually, since we do the podcast together, you actually have ample opportunities to interrupt my fucking, my big drawn out rants with fucking braps and shit. So you get up to fucking mischief and like you could totally fucking throw me off my game. And I have to take like 15 seconds to just address like how disgusted I am by that sound, and it would completely make me go off fucking mark, just like I did right now. Genies are too OP? You don't get turned on by them? Wow, you don't get turned on by OP characters? Well, what about fucking Rosalina? Isn't she like a fucking goddess? Rosalina's fucking sexy. Rosalina is sexy. Rosalina is sexy. Remember fart rape? No. No, I've never heard of that before. I don't think I want to. Risky Boots. Oh yeah, that's the antagonist that Goat loves. From Shantae, like the main antagonist, Risky Boots. Risky Boots. What kind of a name is Risky Boots? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the white people fart in the face person. The white fart, the fart people white in the face. Yeah, the fart people white in the face. The fart people white in the face. That's not what you said? Oh, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. You said, I don't dislike genies. I just don't get turned on by them. Oh, okay. Oh, Rose Black. Oh my god, I just smashed together what you and Rose Black said. And then Rose Black said, genies are too OP. You can just win to wish a match. Wow. I guess so. Hell yeah, man. You're right. You're right. You're fucking right. You want her final smash to be Risky Boots spanking Shantae? Oh yeah, that does happen. She does threaten to spank Shantae. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's an interesting fucking plot point. I'm surprised they haven't done it thus far. White farts. White farts. That's gross. White farts. The farts of white people, dude. Isn't she also really tall? Who, Shantae? I don't know. Maybe. She's a genie. Oh, Risky Boots. Yeah, she's tall. I'm pretty sure she's tall. Shantae's not that tall, though. I don't think Shantae is tall, anyway. Man, I can't have any of that in my chat room. Get that racist shit out of here, man. You can't say that just because he's Swedish that he eats meatballs. That's racist. I know Swedes aren't a race, but they are to me. So, you know, my emotions are what dictate how things should be handled. So, come on, give me your mod badge. Oh, also, while there's a lot of people here, I should bring this up. I'm not going to be live streaming much more on this channel. I'm still going to be live streaming, but just not much more on this channel. Because I'm going to move all my live streams to, like, a live streaming channel. And I'm going to keep, you know, I'm going to keep, like, clips and shit on here. And, like, my commentaries. And I'm just going to use this because the YouTube algorithm's super gay. So if you go on my, like, channel, like this channel right here, then you'll see in my fucking featured channels, then you should see the first result will be my live streaming channel, which is called the Anima Archives. And we're going to be moving all my live streams there. Going to be doing some more shit too. So, yeah, stay in fucking tune for what I'm going to be cooking up over there. I might still do one or two of these more so I can, like, actually tell all the people who watch these, like, to get informed about it. But people in my Discord are going to know anyway, which is most of you guys, so stop being racist to the Swedish master race. The Swedish Aryan master. Oh, dude, I can't say that. I can't say that out loud, dude. We'll get fucking taken off YouTube. Susan the Dicky is gonna fucking take us down. It's gonna be terrible. Can't have that, man. I can't finish that sentence, man. Oh, man. Good on you for calling out those racists, Swegta. They're fucking prejudiced. They're sexist. They're fucking bad people. Nuke Sweden. No, don't nuke Sweden. If I don't have Swegta, then I'm completely fucked, man. Also, I don't want him to die. So, don't nuke Sweden. I don't care about anyone else there. Honestly, I really don't give a shit about anything else in Sweden. But don't kill Swegta. At least get him off there first. At least get him off there and, like, set him up with, like, a lifetime supply of, like, I don't know, free swag. Free swag. Hashtag free swag. Hashtag free swag. Hashtag free swag, dude. Hashtag free swag. Hashtag free swag. Yeah, dude, I'll get escorted away from here in fucking seconds, man. Hashtag free swag. Hashtag free swag. Ikeans? What? You're saying, is that like the people of IKEA? Are the people of IKEA called Ikeans? Like, Ikean? Is that like is that like someone from IKEA? Is that what you're describing right now? Hashtag free swag. Yeah, hashtag free swag. Free swagta. Free swagta. Free swagta. Free swagta. Free swagta. Free swag con. Free swag con. Free swag con. Free swag con. Dude, Swag Kong sounds like, you know, like if Swegta was like in a Donkey Kong game, he could be Swag Kong. And man, I'm really going off the rails right now, aren't I? Man, this is what happens when I do one of these for nearly an hour, man. I start being like, whoa, holy shit. Am I actually making commentary here? Or am I just rambling into a fucking camera? Or both. Maybe both. I don't know. Yeah, free swag, do it now. Do it now. Free swag, do it now. Do it now. You can only say that blacks are the master race. If you say it any other way, then it's racist. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Gazi Kodzo gets to stay on YouTube for some reason. A bully con. A con for bully. 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 Dude, bully, dude. Fucking bully. Bully. Dude, a convention for bully, dude. That would just be swag con in all fucking honesty. It would just be a fucking swag con. Nuke Norway instead. Nobody would notice. Holy shit, yeah, I guess nobody would notice. I think you would notice though, Swagta, because that would be too much radiation within a relatively close proximity of your drinking water, so maybe not a good idea to nuke Norway. I don't know. Dude, I've been having... It's been a good, productive day for me. I've been planning out video ideas. Fucking planning out guest ideas. Planning out... I've been editing some clips. Doing shit like that. Just trying to be productive. Did one of these for almost a fucking hour. I'll probably wrap it up at an hour, because I've been doing this for a while. But this has been a fun time. I definitely missed fucking doing these. Dude, you're rejected. Good, I'm glad, Jay. I'm glad you feel rejected right now. I'm rejected too, by society. Man, it's getting really cold out here. Like, I didn't have to come out here with a jacket, because it was really nice, but now it's starting to get chilly. All of a sudden, every furry in the world wants to fuck Swagta because he grows a tail, dude. Dude, wow. Well, why would Swagta... Holy shit. Yeah, man, we get it. You have a motorcycle. Huh. Whoa. Oh, man, I've got a big dick. I've got a big dick motorcycle, guys. Anyway. Yeah, so why is Swagta... How would Swagta grow a tail? I don't get it. What's going on here? Must just be me because I'm too rejected to understand what's going on. Like, I feel like every 5 minutes I'm like, wait, what? What are we talking about? It's something I started, usually. Yeah, dude, that's a greaser. That's fucking Johnny Vincent, dude. They just finished throwing some fucking eggs at... What, you didn't see? People were throwing fucking eggs out there. 1 second. I'll show you the eggs. Hey guys, look, it's Egghead. Oh, man. Dude, imagine appealing to Egghead. Like, imagine trying to appeal to Egghead. That's all I'll say. Like, imagine trying to appeal to Egghead. Imagine having so little left that you try to appeal to Egghead. Just, I think that says a lot about our society. Dude, is it Nicolas Cage? There's Nicolas Cage? Where the fuck's Nicolas Cage? Where the fuck is Nicolas Cage, man? I don't see Nicolas Cage out here. We get it, motorcycle owner. You have a very small wiener. Yeah, you don't have to make that much noise on a motorcycle. It's like, just because you have a motorcycle doesn't mean that you're like an idiot or anything. I think motorcycles are pretty nice. You know? I'd like one someday, maybe. But you don't have to be a dick and make that much noise, do you? I don't think that you have to. I think you're just being an asshole, being an obnoxious prick, being like, hey, look what I have, I spend money. Egghead said your show was boring. When did he say that? Tell me when he said that. But yeah, I mean, if Egghead thinks something's unentertaining, then it must be pretty good, honestly. Because that guy wouldn't know funny if he rubbed two nipples together. I don't have any problem with him, like, really. But I don't think he has a good sense of humor, so him making fun of someone else's show or live stream is just really sad. He can't do much better than fucking... Or any better. He can't even do anything. Like... Egghead could say that to, like, literally someone who's live streaming dirt, and he would not have a word up on them, because he just doesn't know how to make entertaining content. Never mind talk to someone who actually has some fucking modicum of talent and can actually entertain people. Which he cannot do. People are only entertained by him because they like to laugh. If I was someone like him, I just wouldn't spend my time on the internet because, I don't know, it's just a waste of time. He could do a lot more and be a lot more productive doing shit in real life, which is what I've been doing more of lately. And for me, at least, I like having a balance between the two. I like going outside, and I like coming in home sometimes and just chilling out at my house. Because, you know, you gotta have a mix of both. Especially if you're doing what I am. Like, you can't just keep stuck in fucking your house all day. And if you have a job, that does not count as getting outside. Like, just because if you go out to your fucking job, I'm sorry, that doesn't count as getting outside. You need to spend some time outside and actually get some fucking, you know, some fresh air. And get some fucking, you know, get some walking or some fucking jogging in, or do whatever the fuck you want to do. You need to get some fucking taste of what's going on outside, is what I'm saying. Yeah, the Egghead Show, the Egghead Show, the Egghead Show. Billy the Bully. Well, society is chilly. Glad I stopped by. I have bikes past here every... Wait, did that go over my head or something? Dude, that must have went over my head. That must be some, like, inside joke, man. I don't even remember the Billy the Bully thing is from. I just remember it was one of Swagger's videos. I think it was where he was making fun of some YouTube asshole. Maybe that's what you're quoting. The only problem I have with Egghead is him trying to raise money to pay for his girlfriend's child abuse legal fees, and the fact that he's incredibly boring and annoying. Yeah, me too. I don't even really give a shit so much about the things in the past. I try to let that shit go. But also the people that he tries to kiss up to, it's just really fucking sad and pathetic, I feel like. And it's also sad and pathetic that there are people that actually do want to pander to him these days, who otherwise wouldn't have given him any attention. Wow, that was a weird pause in my sentence structure there, but I feel like you guys understood what I meant. Someone sent Egghead in my stream to debate me, and he said I was boring and not worth his time. Oh, do you remember roughly when that was? Because... yeah, depending on, like, you know, when it was, it wouldn't surprise me if he was sent there by a certain somebody. Cringy level disables some of the creativity or something on him. I gotta admit, the caller was. Oh, okay, I see what you're kind of saying now. Yeah, he sucks. I think the only reason people sub to him is because they felt bad for him. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of it is, too. Yeah, some people just like to laugh and be assholes to him, I guess. But, I'm sure some of them have real sympathy for the guy because they see him getting fucked on for so long. But, I mean, I don't know. I used to be one of those people who felt bad for him, but I kind of ran out of sympathy, you know? I don't have a huge issue with him or anything. I'm not going to call him, like, a total piece of shit or anything, but... I mean, I don't think he's an entertaining guy. I think he's boring. I think you put it pretty well. I think you put that pretty well. I feel like more and more people are losing interest in the holidays. Yeah, more and more people are losing interest in the holidays, it seems like. But maybe that's just because I was, you know... I think that might just be part of us getting older, especially around the age demographic where we are. Because when I was a kid, it seemed like everybody was celebrating the fucking holidays. It seemed like much more of a thing. But the holidays are more so something done, you know, for the amusement of children. So now that we're, like, older, like, the older we've gotten, the less it's been, like, targeted towards people, like, of our mentalities, I suppose. So I feel like it might just be us getting older, but it also could be a thing where people just aren't embracing the holidays like they used to be. Yo, Annie, we should start a podcast where we do everything possible to appeal to Egghead. That would be awesome, man. Fuck yeah. We'll call it the Egghead Show. Alright, I think I'm going to leave you guys with that one. I think Jay's going to do a stream after this, so if you guys want to go check that out. There's something else for you to check out. I did over an hour, which is the first time I've done an hour-long one of these in a very long time, but I came out at just the right time. If tomorrow is as amazing as this, I'm going to be right back out here tomorrow around the same time. So, yeah. coming all out back with under the hoods. I wasn't wearing a real hood today, but I will be next time. So, thanks for supporting me, guys. I really do appreciate it. Go chat in the Discord if you just want to chat, and go check out Jay's stream if you want to see something live in a little bit. But I'm going to go make some food, and then maybe do some other shit later. So, take it easy, and thanks for fucking chilling out with me, and being chill and awesome, as you guys always are. I appreciate every single one of you. You know? So, thank you. And have a good night. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're also doing Stoned Rejects tomorrow. So, all right, goodbye for real this time. Check out Stoned Rejects tomorrow, or else. And subscribe to Anima Archives, which is my other channel, which live stream is going to be on. All right, I've done enough shouting at you guys for now. Good night. See ya.